Hi everybody, VipKid Teacher Lynn here with a short video on how to use trifold boards as a backdrop for your classroom setting online. Some of you may have seen the other video that my husband had brought home a huge piece of cardboard for me to use as a backdrop. The reason I feel like I need a backdrop is the way I had to set this room up for my online classroom is to put my desk out on the floor and put my computer facing the window, because that door leads to my daughter's room and an extra bathroom. And I used to have my desk against the wall, and this would have put me facing the wrong direction, and it would have put people walking through this room in the background. So I had to put the desk facing this direction and have the camera on the computer facing the window, which I thought at first was an excellent idea, but some of you will recall the window lighting, as pretty as it is, it actually makes me have shadows all over my face. And so I decided that I needed to have a backdrop. So what I've been doing lately is collecting. I started out with a big piece of cardboard. It was almost too big for me to move easily because I want to take this down every day and have my sunshine back. So I've started buying some trifold boards at Walmart. The only thing I would say about using the trifold boards is just to watch the folded area, because of course when you start stapling or attaching borders and things across the crease and then you have to fold your board up to store it, it's probably going to pop back off. But what I did for this one is just a very basic alphabet border, and I wanted to have the month on here. I didn't really decorate this one a whole lot. I did put the days of the week on it and the weather, because we are talking in some of the mock classes, or not mock classes rather, but trial classes, about the alphabet and some days of the week and some weather. So anyway, that's just a good cheap idea. You could change out your backdrop seasonally or maybe to celebrate the holidays. So anyway, that's just a quick and easy idea on setting up a classroom backdrop for your online teaching. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone, VipKid Teacher Lynn Foster here with another short video. I hope this will help you if you're like me and you're new to VipKid and you're getting a lot of trial classes that you teach. It's a little overwhelming at first because you could have a child in one class that is a level 2. Then you could have a child in another class that maybe is a level 3 or even a level 4. And so on. And you could be switching between levels, because when you're doing trial classes you are evaluating the student in the first few slides to see if they can do the tasks in the slides, and if not, then you may have to drop down a level, or if they're too intelligent for the slides you may need to move up a level. So this can put you on the spur of the moment, they're moving back and forth quickly between PowerPoints and pulling out your props, reward boards, lots of things that will help you with 2 or 3 lessons at a time, because you're not sure at that moment what the child is going to end up doing until you get in the classroom with the child. So I decided just to make a notebook. This is not the neatest system, but it's quicker for me to handwrite it than to type it. And what I've done is I've taken every lesson that could possibly be a mock class, and I've just written it in a notebook and labeled it if it's lesson 2, unit 1 or whatever, and I put a sticky note so I can find it quicker. All of my lesson 2s are yellow. All of my lesson 3s are pink. I've started working on lesson 4s. They're going to be blue. So everything has its own color. And what I do is I just go through and I write down the name of the lesson, kind of what it's about, how many slides it has. If I need to put a prop with that lesson, for example, for this one, the reward system is going to be a piggy bank with coins. I thought I might actually bring in a real piggy bank and drop coins in it. I thought that would be kind of fun. So I'll put an asterisk so that I know if I'm glancing at this lesson in a hurry, that's telling me that's an area where I might need a prop. I also like to code any sight words or new words that the child has to learn in red. And so when I get better at teaching the mock classes and get used to these lessons, probably I won't need this notebook so much anymore. But at the beginning of my teaching period, I've had a lot of mock classes, or not mock classes, excuse me, trial classes, and that's just one of the things that will make it easier on me until I get familiar with the lessons. I would love to see your ideas on how you organize your trial classes as well. Thanks for watching. Hi everyone, VipKid Teacher Lynn here with another short video. This one I can't take credit for. This is conversation sticks, and I cannot remember where I saw the idea for these. It was very possibly on the Fresh Desk forums. Anyway, I love the idea. I'm going to make some more sticks. What you do with these is you get some colored popsicle sticks and you simply write some questions on them, and you may have to shorten them when you write them on there. For example, this one is, what's your favorite thing on the playground, your favorite thing to do, or maybe your favorite piece of equipment. I found out these tiny popsicle sticks don't work well for writing long questions or sentences on. So you may have to shorten them a little bit. This one is like a would you rather. Would you rather go to the mountains or to the ocean? So I've just kind of put some keywords on there and I can figure out what I was supposed to be asking. What's your favorite subject? What is your hobby, or do you have any hobbies? Which do you prefer, cats or dogs? Mornings or evenings? What do you see outside your window? That one's really hard to read. Who's your best friend? What's your favorite book? What grade are you in? Would you rather eat pizza or rice? If your favorite toy could talk, what would it say? What would you do with $50? I still need to figure out the equivalent of that in Chinese money. Your favorite movie? What do you do after school? So there's just a whole lot of sticks here, and the idea behind these conversation sticks is if you have an early finisher and you want to engage them in some conversation, then you would say pick a color, and you would hold a can or a container of sticks up, and the child would say, hopefully they would know their colors, you could teach them the colors, yellow. And if you would reach in and pull out a yellow, and you would just read that question, what is your hobby? And you might have a chance to explain what a hobby is. So it's a good way to build vocabulary. And then you would, if you had time, ask them to pick a color for you. And a teacher is going to answer a question about herself or himself. And so, then they can tell you they want you to answer a blue stick. And so you'd pull out blue. Would you rather have ice cream or cake? I know that's messy and hard to read. So I would tell the child, I would probably prefer ice cream. And it's just a good way to engage in some conversation and get to know your students and to fill up some time if you have early finishers. Thanks for watching.